I'm Heather Francis. I'm a TV host. I'm also an entrepreneur. I own my own women empowerment company. Well, I started back in March of 2015, and I went to one of Gail Casper's classes. And as soon as I sat down, she impressed me right away. She has a really good technique as far as teaching us the tools that we need to learn in hosting. I have been had been training for about 6 months. I felt like I was learning the same thing every week, and I got that part down, but I needed more. I wanted to learn different techniques that would help me in any situation as far as hosting, because every time you're hosting a job, it's always new. And once I met Gail, I learned that, okay, these are the new tools that I need to actually pursue my career. Gail is very hands-on with you, and she actually cares. Being in LA, it's a lot of different types of people for different motives, and you can really tell that Gail has a heart for what she's doing, and she wants you to learn. She wants you to progress. So, with meeting her and feeling how she felt about me and my career, it made me want to work with her even more. Working with her one-on-one, she brought in a whole other elements, but once I started working with her, developing hosting and my business, the full package started to come together. Learning all of the numbers and the marketing and who I needed to reach when I was sending out these videos and emails. So, working together on that level, really, I helped my business grow from 1 day to 6 months. I was up and running. If it wasn't for Gail, the DAB company, which is what I'm mostly focusing on right now, would not be where it is today. My company has grown to about 445 members now, plus 8,000 viewers of the website pretty much every other day. And I know that if it wasn't for Gail, I wouldn't even be where I'm at all. When you're first getting into it, it's nerve-wracking and it's scary. And working with Gail, she makes you feel comfortable. She kind of lets you laugh it off. But then also when it's time to get your criticism, she tells you in a way that helps you. And it's not mean or anything, but it actually really inspires you to do better, because you need a little bit of that hard, this is how it should be. So I did my first major reel with Gail in all of our classes there, and it wasn't one of these shoots that lasted hours. It was quick, it was fast, it was fun, but it was also you gotta know what you're gonna say and you gotta do it right. But it was a great experience. I got a great reel out of it, and a lot of people have watched it, and it's helped me get a lot of new jobs. So my goals now moving forward, after everything I've put in the work for the DAB company, is really growing it as far as getting news outlets to be aware of the DAB company. Also working with my hosting and auditioning and getting myself out into the public eye. That's my next step. I've done small things in the past year. It's only been a year, and so with Gail's training, I think I've done a lot and I've come a really long way. So, now it's just time for the next step and to do even better and just to get myself known. I will always keep Gail right here in my back pocket, and she'll always have a role in my future, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't keep the confidence and the motivation that I have today. And so, she's always going to be the girl that I call if I'm feeling, nervous about the shoot, or, if I have a certain question, she's going to be right there with me. Gail's professional work ethic is unlike a lot of the people in LA. She's always there on time. She's always ready with all of the important questions that you can ask her. She's a go-getter. She's always hustling. She's always working. I call her at 4 a.m. sometimes, and she's up working, and that's because she's starting her day at that time. And late night she'll be like, oh, send me a message at 12 p.m. and she's still working. And that's how you can really know that she cares about what she does, because she's always working hard. I really recommend to all my friends that anyone that's trying to get into this business is to work with her. For as short as you can, as long as you can, whatever you do with Gail, you'll definitely get something out of it. I definitely have, and I'm thankful for that.